Oh, you are. Hello. It is Tease. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. I want to make this as quickly as possible because it is quiet and catch it before the demons stir about. But I want to try to hit on the hot topics on how we as melanated people all over the world, normally when I speak, I'm thinking I'm just speaking of the American Negroes. No, it's really for all melanated people. Because virtually we're all sick in the head, and that's just the short and sweet of it. And I know all of us aren't sick in the head, like it's fully indoctrinated sick. And I don't mean sick with, I ain't sick, I'm fully vaccinated. I'm not talking about y'all fully vaccinated niggas who think that y'all ain't sick. I'm talking about the ones who are just literally sick in the head, like mentally ill. And that's something that we don't take seriously, but that shit's a joke. And this is the point of this video. Our mental illness is one of the reasons, probably the main reason, why we glorify our debts. We literally will be in bed with death, him and herself, and we will take that as this is an accomplishment. We have arrived. And it's not even necessarily on the aspect of, being in bed with the enemy or being in bed with your oppressor. It's literally like we are literally in bed with death. We went from being a people for life, like literally we bring forth life, we bring forth community, we bring forth empires, to now we represent death. Notice how everything is the opposite. These days we are the total opposite. We went from being inventors, now we're waiting on pink Jesus. You see what I'm saying? We went from literally, like I say, we're going from being the givers of life, and now we're the givers of death. We have become death right now. That's why I say at a time such as this, we glorify our debts. And let me explain it from top to bottom. First, when I said, remember what I said, in our minds, most of our people are lost due to lack of knowledge. Because what we know or what we think we know will be the death of us. Because we don't know nothing. We really don't. We don't. And collectively, like I say, that's why I can say we, because if I'm the only one who can see out of millions and billions of people, then it's like, I might as well go ahead and say we. If literally the majority of people are lost due to their lack of knowledge or due to the pink Jesus or whatever it is that's detrimental to us, everybody don't think like me. Like I say, there's a reason why I'm in the shadows of YouTube, and then there's a reason why people don't want to hear what I have to say. Not because it's so wild, not because it's a terrible influence, because if it is, our representatives of the terrible influences, they're going strong, and they can't be stopped. Probably because none of y'all are throwing stones at them. So it has nothing to do with me giving out the wrong message. So let's just make that part clear. So we glorify death through our diets, starting with the chitlins and fried chicken, just that alone. Terrible. Terrible for our health, terrible for our minds and our psyches. But instead of us saying, hey, you know what, I probably shouldn't be eating fried chicken, chitlins all the damn time, and hot chips and, all this other stuff. So it's like, if I do like this stuff, maybe if I eat it every once in a while, like dang, because I know I really love chitlins, let me just eat it every once in a while. No, y'all niggas will eat chitlins, eat all it takes right now for what is it, Trump? All he got to do is pull up with a fried chicken, fried chitlin, or fried catfish plates, and then the niggers who weren't sure about him, they'll be fully sure about him because he brought chitlins. You see what I'm saying? That's one of our one of the tricks used to trick us. You see what I'm saying? Hey, get a nigger some chitlins, or get a nigger a tennis shoe, or get a nigger a rap song. You see what I'm saying? We fold too easily for the wrong shit, for our detriment. That's why I'm saying that we glorify our debts. And I only started with the food because that's what they start with. Get these niggers some food and some entertainment so they can sit down and be indoctrinated, so I can finish their asses off. That's how that works. And we think that this can't happen. Oh, they would never do it. Pink Jesus would never do that. You said, yeah. Our people are lost due to lack of knowledge. Really due to lack of common sense. I don't even want to say due to lack of knowledge, because I can tell you this stuff all the time. Literally, the people who I have warned and told them, hey, don't do that, don't go into that barn, or don't do drugs, whatever it is that I informed them not to do, they got the message. They just did what they wanted to do. So basically, before their life flashed before their eyes, they did, oh, you know what, you were right. And that's why I'm just more like, nigga, please. That's why most of the time, too, like, I'll put out the warning, but I'm not going to help you once you bury yourself. If anything, I might finish you off, because that's just one of the things. I don't speak for no damn reason. But moving on. So we glorify our demises through our input and through our output. What are we putting into our minds? So we're putting pink Jesus into our mind. We're putting terrible foods into our minds. We're watching and listening to the wrong things. And it seems like, and it is like, all of the negative things, we absorb it. Like the death culture, like we love it. The shoot 'em up drive-bys, the go ahead and abort your baby because you got vacation tomorrow. Oh, we love it. And I say we because there's not enough people saying, hey, don't do that. Don't do drugs. Don't eat chitlins all the time. No, that's a celebration. If I pull up with chitlins and 40s, drugs, alcohol, and all that, that will be a celebration. You see what I'm saying? Instead of you saying, hey, who the hell brought chitlins? And why the hell are you giving? No, nobody will say, what the hell would you bring? If anything, I would get celebrated for bringing y'all chitlins and 40s and drugs and hot wings. You see what I'm saying? So, even when it comes to our children, it's like we are too quick to throw our children under the bus. And when it seems like when it's time to be the guinea pig, not only are we first in line, but we're first to render over our children over to Satan. And then now our children are a part of the LGBT. Now our children are being indoctrinated. You know, it's like we're too quick to sacrifice ourselves and our children. I don't know if this is for selfish gain or due to lack of knowledge or whatever it is. It's like we tend to sacrifice ourselves most of the time too. And then when we do this as in a form of pride. It seems like every time we never go to the slaughter like like we just really didn't know that we were in the no, we go to the slaughter with pride. Hell, most of these people with high blood pressure or got a missing leg, they're gonna go out with a bang. They're gonna have a smile on their face with that chicken bone in their mouth, toe tag on their toe. You think no, they're gonna go out with a bang. If you don't believe me, literally go turn to your nearest sibling or your nearest family member with a missing arm and a leg, and I bet you they probably would looked at their leg and looked at the food that they're eating, and they chose their food. I'm sure the doctor said, hey, you know, you keep it up or your leg is going bad or your arm is going, keep it up, and we're gonna have to remove this leg. And guess what? They didn't say, okay, I'm gonna eat right. No, they're gonna keep eating their chicken. You can take my leg, but don't touch my chitlins. It's what they're saying. We glorify our deaths. And then we're going to jump into the interracial dating. Because this here, to me, I feel like this is more detrimental than literally just setting ourselves up. And it has nothing to do with just being, oh, jealous or bitter. People, oh, they probably want, oh, you're jealous or you're bitter or you're mad because you don't have a Jason or a Becky. Like, no, I can easily get one of these serial killers. Like, and that's another thing, too. Like, we view that as a prize. You got yourself a Jason. That's something to be prized or something to be jealous about. You got yourself a pink man or a pink woman. That ain't nothing to be proud of. That's the beginning of your demise. Whether they kill you physically right now while you're in bed with them or they kill your bloodline. And we, like I said, we glorify that. Let a black man or a black woman do something to you, and then that'll be a cardinal sin to you for the rest of your life. Okay, I give Jamal a chance. Oh, maybe in high school, me and Jamal was together. Oh, Jamal dogged me out, or LaQuisha didn't give me her number for prom, and I said, man, F those niggas, F those bees. You see what I'm saying? So we written off black men and black women because for some reason something happened where somebody slapped the taste out of your mouth when it comes to black people. It's like basically whatever you did, you not only you're getting punished, but all the niggers are getting punished. And I hate niggas, you know, to where it's like now I'm bitter now. I don't date those niggas. I don't date these bitches. So keeping that in mind, then we roll over and hop into the bed, climb into the bed with the beast, and then now this is praised. And remember when I said we glorify our own deaths? We can literally penalize you. Okay, I don't fool with Jamal because Jamal left me with children, and probably left me for dead. LaQuisha left me or set me up, whatever it was that went on with the black man or the black woman that tainted your mind on all Negro people. Keeping that in mind. And think of all the worst things in the world you can think of that black men and women can do to you. Keep it in your mind. And hold on to it. Like I say, this is what we're doing. But also, on the flip side, when it comes to the oppressor, or anybody who don't look like you, or anybody with the power to destroy you, and they're going all out and going hard, we tend to forget what they did. And then we go back to history. You go back centuries worth of history, whether it's been deleted or not, and they have a pattern of, you know, doing treacherous things to you so bad to where your children's children are effed up. Like, you are those children that are effed up from centuries. What happened centuries ago by these people were so bad to where you're wearing the scabs for it centuries later. You see what I'm saying? So all of the horrific things you can think of on this side, which outweighs what LaQuisha or what Jamal did to you. You see what I'm saying? But for some reason, we only remember what you did to me last summer. Now, I'm literally in bed with the beast, and I'm getting praised for it. Nobody's saying, well, are you crazy? Do you know who the hell you in bed with? Nobody's saying, why the hell are you in bed with your oppressor? Are you crazy? No, nobody's saying that. If anything, you get a standing ovation. When you become successful and you get climbing the bed with that pink man or that pink woman, oh, you have arrived. And you have. You have arrived to your demise. Because like I said, just remember I said we glorify our deaths. Oh, we're going to be proud of it. Oh, yes. Not once have we went into the slaughter unknowing or confused or concerned or even scared. Not once have we. We never went in biting our nails. No. We proudly went out with a bang. We're proudly whitewashing ourselves out, remixing ourselves out of business. And we know it. If you literally fast forward our family tree to where we're the only nigger in our family tree, and so we have and our children had kept up with the same pattern that we did, with basically saying, get rid of these naps. Instead of us saying, oh my gosh, what have I done? We will be proud. Do you know the niggers all over the world who I've seen proud that they were remixing themselves out of business? And you don't think that you're glorifying your own death. Like I say, to you, that's a success. You see what I'm saying? We look at our deaths as success. We have arrived. Like I say, if I give you some chitlins and a 40 right now, we'll probably be the best of friends. Or maybe throw some Percocet or something, whatever drug that niggers like. We'll probably be the best of friends. And normally that's how they'll get us. Butter you up. Oh my gosh, nigger. That's why the men and women are out of control now. One of these demons done buttered us up, gassed us up. You can do what you want. Hot girl summer, girl. Hot wings, y'all. They done sick Kamala on the nigger women. And I don't know who they got for the men to gas them up. Oh, Kevin Samuels, yeah. So, and like I say, that's gonna walk into the shoes of Kevin Samuels. The best thing since gay men, and now he's wearing a toe tag, all while taking his own advice. You see what I'm saying? And even the women too. She's not exempt. She's gonna wear a toe tag too while she's in bed with Jason. She have arrived, and then wonder why she got pushed out of a New York window. And again, we don't take notes on that though. You see what I'm saying? For y'all divestors, you don't say, "Oh, what are you doing in bed with these pink men? Aren't the divestors used to getting pushed out of New York windows, or aren't y'all used to getting slaughtered by Jason? Or it's like, aren't y'all used to getting, put out of business by your pink counterparts? All she got to do is scream rape. Or all she got to do is swing on you like your Jonathan Majors, slap you in the mouth, and now your ass is looking at 9 to life. You see what I'm saying? But we put ourselves in predicaments, and we think that we've arrived. We don't think that we're in more danger with these people. No, we have arrived. You are finally a part of the winning team. And you have arrived. You've arrived to your demise. And like I said, I don't want to say this as doom and gloom. I do want to say this as being realistic. And as actually predicting the present and the future. Because this is not something I'm seeing from afar. This is happening right now. What I'm looking at is happening right now. That's why I'm disturbed right now. And since we glorify our demise, then it's like that's going to explain why we're going to get death as the prize. You see what I'm saying? We're glorifying it. No one's throwing stones at the abortion department. No one's throwing stones at the remix yourself out of existing department. If anything, those are good things. Turn my nose up at you while glorifying them. I only take notes on your flaws. Anyone else can do no wrong. Yeah, so be well, be safe.